Sketchy.
Hello, this is Josh. Welcome back to Sketchy. This is my iPad screen. I'm in Procreate, and we're doing some Disney doodling today. And of course, here we have Lady and the Tramp, the beautifully animated 50s feature from Disney. I was going to say underrated, perhaps not. I think it's beloved. I think it's a beloved film. Maybe just not talked about as much as some of the others. It's from a very special period in the studio's history, right around the time, I believe, before or after Sleeping Beauty, which is kind of, I would consider the artistic pinnacle of Disney animation in terms of the beauty of the backgrounds and the hand-painted cells and the precision and the care taken. And there's a very beautiful hand-inked and painted cell look to Lady and the Tramp. Boy, this was a rough one. I'm really pounding this out. It comes together in the inking. Sometimes this is why we do the under drawing, the rough drawing, to find shapes and perspective and all those kind of things. So, but yeah, beautiful movie. That's a whole lot of words to say. This movie's beautiful. Excellent character animation. Really expressive characters that look like specific breeds of dog and yet also look like expressive people, actors. And this was a treat to draw. It was a little bit of a challenge. I'm using online reference, but I'm not just copying a single image. I like to kind of piece together the image I want to see from various bits and pieces, or sometimes I'll put my own little tweaks on it from my imagination. So, yeah, just wanted to celebrate another of my very favorite Disney films. It's impeccable design that I'm not doing great justice to. I'm pretty pleased. Most of my attention here went to the faces because that's what's always of greatest interest of me in characters and animation and in my own artwork. So I think Tramp's body I maybe should have spent a little more time getting the details right, but just incredibly lovable characters, unbelievably expressive designs. Something about the mood of this one, kind of an artistic romance kind of a film, the type that there was, it was popular in the 50s, and then transplanted into this world of animals, as Disney does. I've softened the lines there, filled them with gray. I think I might go back and change that before it's all done. I don't recall if I think I might use different color lines for Lady, or maybe I kept the whole thing gray. I'm honestly not sure. Using my grainy graphite coloring technique here, and I'll do so on the background, and then I'll use my trick with the airbrush to give it a kind of that film grain luster that I like to give to my Disney art. And I don't know, this one was a joy. I don't have much more to say about it. I assume you've seen the film. It's a popular thing. If you grew up as a kid in America, somebody probably threw this VHS or DVD or Blu-ray into a machine at some point to entertain you, and you were probably enchanted. Some upsetting stuff, you always forget the upsetting bits in Disney films. There's a business with a rat getting into a newborn baby's nursery in this movie, and there is, of course, an unfortunate sequence of a racist song and a couple of racist characters. Unfortunately, that was just par for the course in entertainment, in white mainstream entertainment in the 50s. That doesn't excuse it. It just explains where it comes from. And I've never seen an attempt to edit or censor this movie. I don't tend to believe things should be censored. I think if something's bad enough, you just stop looking at it. But, I'm not forgiving the sins of films like this. But there is so much of value in the artistry, and there's also value in just looking straight ahead at our own past and hopefully learning something from it. I don't know, maybe I'm being too lenient, but that's how I see it. This is almost done. I'm gonna change my mind a little bit. I think I darken these lines because this whole thing looks a little too soft, and I wanted to get this nighttime look. I'm gonna add kind of a glowing moonlight behind them, and then I think I'm gonna darken their lines a little bit before I'm all done, which is in just a few seconds. So I thank you for your time, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.